Well, every country has religious leaders, and as we've heard today, most of the world has religions within its country, and most of the people of the world follow a faith. So by bringing the faiths together, faith is about creating peace. Every religion in the world is about equality and peace. And by bringing people together with that one noble cause of peace and respect and dignity for each other with humility, we can make a better world. And we all live in democracies, or most of us thankfully live in democracies. So it's the people. And if people of faith come together and practice their democracy in a way that does bring peace, then we can change the world. So we see around the world at the moment that many faiths are discriminated against, and we have to work collectively to raise this to the highest possible levels at the United Nations with world leaders, and here at the G20 to raise it with G20 leaders to say that we need better investment in religious dialogue. We need politicians and those who are in politics to understand what religious dialogue is, and we need them to be following the principles of religions, particularly when it comes to faith, dignity and respect for others. So it's important that religious leaders all view people equally. And unfortunately, one of the biggest problems we have in our world is that not everybody is viewed equal. And that's across every country. People are marginalized because of where they come from, because of their accent, because they are women and girls, because they are somewhat different. And it's so important that religious leaders push equality in a way that respects everybody, but also that it's not just virtual signaling, that it is something that's enshrined in acts by people, that is put into, if necessary, legislation, and that respect for people becomes something that every government actually does. And that's where religious leaders can really show and bring change. But it's not just about the leaders, it's members of those religions, that we should respect each other, no matter what religion we are, no matter what faith we are. All our faiths talk about one God, all our faiths talk about respect for others, and all our faith talk about humility. And once we start living like that as people of faith, then people will follow us. So I think it's so important that we practice what we preach.